Kathy, welcome to This Is the Day. It's so wonderful to join you via Skype as we look forward to your concert in Waltham on Mother's Day. What a wonderful time for the Lennon Sisters to be with us in New England. As we look back at your career, it is amazing to me that you are coming upon your sixth decade, your 60th anniversary. Isn't that amazing? What's remarkable...
It's amazing to me. I mean, yes, we started it, as children on the Lawrence Welk Show, and it's incredible to us that we're in our 59th year. And actually, we've been in the Massachusetts area. We've done Brockton, Worcester. We've been in Boston many times. We used to do Blindstribs. If you remember, there was a supper club there that we performed in. And we are really looking forward to the gorgeous Regal Music Theater. We've heard so much about it. And for Mother's Day, how special. We've spent a lot of Mother's Days singing to people through all these years. And we've got some surprises for you, too.
Well, that's wonderful. It's amazing not only the length of your career, but also how active you are these days. Tell us a bit about what it's like on your 60th anniversary to still be performing so beautifully the way that you do.
Well, that's right. It'll be, we still are in Branson. We've been here 20 years, as you know, because you've come to visit us many times. We have a great Christmas show here with the Osmond Brothers at the Andy Williams Moon River Theater, and it's our 21st Christmas season this year coming up. And we continue to do traveling different concerts all over, but this is the first time back in the Boston area and Waltham in a lot of years. And it's amazing because since our older sisters Diane and Peggy retired, we brought in our younger sister Mimi, who has now been singing with us for 16 years, and she is just so adorable and so much fun and brings so much youth, and the harmony's the same, the sound is the same, and I think people, when they come to the show, they're going to really enjoy a wide variety of songs, videos of through the years. We're going to bring them back, a lot of nostalgia.
Wonderful, Kathy. You just mentioned Andy Williams and Branson and the Moon River Theater. Many people know the story of your beginnings with Lawrence Welk, but maybe it's not as well known, the role that Andy Williams played in your life and the way you continue his legacy. Want to share a few words about that?
I will. You know, Andy we've known for so many years, and of course we did start on the Lawrence Welk Show. When we left the Lawrence Welk Show to go on our own, we had our own show with Jimmy Durante for years. Andy was a guest star. Then Andy asked us to be on his television show, and we were on his show for a couple of years, and he was so gracious and so wonderful. And then we had the tragedy of our father's death. And when Daddy died through tragic loss for our whole family, we didn't want to go on the road, we didn't want to travel, we didn't want to do anything anymore. And it was Andy Williams who came to us and said, you can't deny people this incredible talent and the love that you have for people and they have for you. I will take care of you, I promise you. I want you to come to Las Vegas Caesar's Palace with me. I'll take care of you. And then he brought us, we worked for 10 years in Las Vegas with Andy. I know, Father, you've seen us at Caesar's Palace. And then after that, it was Andy and the Osmonds that had called and said, you have to come to Branson. And we said, what's a Branson? They said, oh, the city is fabulous. You need to come. Your family belongs here. And Andy really brought us here. And one of his last wishes before he died was, I want the Lennon Sisters, I want the Osmond Brothers, I want them in my theater to continue the legacy of Andy Williams. And we are honored and we love doing it. We open usually November 1st and we're there for 5 weeks. And it's down memory lane for us there at that theater. It's very emotional every show because we do a beautiful medley, which we will be singing also at the Regal Music Theater, a tribute to Andy Williams. And doing it there on his stage in front of the people, oh, it's a very traditional Christmas show that you'd see Perry Como or Andy Williams and Ed Sullivan, those kind of Christmas shows. And that's what we do in Branson. And you're going to feel that same kind of show at Waltham.
Well, wonderful, Kathy. I can testify what a beautiful show you perform, and that the harmonies that we know so well from the Lennon Sisters are just as glorious as they were from a TV long ago.
Thank you.
Speaking of glorious, and you mentioned the tragic death of your father, throughout your career, throughout your family's life, you've had great triumphs and great sorrow. Tell us a bit about the role of faith in your life. I know that when you perform inspirational songs on stage, it is amazing to hear the Spirit working in your life.
Thank you. Yes, there have been, as everyone, we have our crosses to bear and our valleys and our mountains and et cetera. We've had many, many, many through an incredible career. One being the murder of our father and the loss of a sister, a baby in an accident. And if it were not for our faith, I can see how people just don't go on. They can't go on, and we do go on. And we had, Mom was such a rock in our life, and her first always was her faith. She never, it wasn't her talk, it was her walk. And that's what we learned from her, that spirit of Jesus in you, that you can go on, that God is always there. There are reasons. And she went through the death of our dad when she still had 7 children at home under 18. And the faith that came through in her, that we could see and emulate, that everything we have gone through in our life, all the tragedies, all that we've gone through, you can't help but look back at, look how Mom went through it. And if she can go through it, you know, the Lord will take care of us. And when we do, you know, we did an album, 2 albums that were incredible to us. One was Favorite Catholic Hymns. It was an album we did many, many years ago. I want to say 1958 or 59, up in a church in Los Angeles. And it was our biggest selling album ever. We have since put it on a CD, and we will bring it with us. People love to buy that because it's the old Catholic hymns. And then our 22 inspirational hymns, we have an album that we went in and we did 22 songs, and everyone was one take. It was so inspired that we went in there, and everyone, we had to walk away every time because we'd have lumps in our throat because it was so emotional and so inspired. So our faith is always there. I think that's our ministry on stage, without saying and coming out and with testimonies, which some people are incredible doing, and that's what their life is. But our singing is our testimony. Our family is our testimony of going on, the love that we share in the ministry. And we feel that from the people. And that really is the root of our faith. And we can, luckily, and we are blessed with a talent that God gave us, and have been always told that is what you need to give to people. That is what God gave you. We were blessed that way, and we can continue to sing. I don't know, after all these years, there's many people that lose their voices, but we still are each other's best friends because our family is first, and then singing with the most incredible loyal fans that come out to see us. And we make it special because after every show, as you know, we go out in the lobby, we meet with people, we take pictures, we sign autographs, and we listen to their beautiful stories that are very emotional, and they bring back such memories of their grandmother and their mother, and we love that, and it just, you know, praises Him for allowing all of this to happen.
Wonderful, Kathy. Well, all of those beautiful gifts that you share as a family, that you feel from the audience, we feel from the stage. And we are so much looking forward to seeing you Mother's Day, 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Regal Theater. It will be a beautiful concert. And now back to This Is the Day. Thanks, Kathy, so much. God bless.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Clear.
Okay, Kathy. Thank you. That was wonderful.
Did that work?
It was. I think it was perfect, yes? At least in the Branson end of the telecast, it was perfect.